So guys, this is going to be part 2 of day 2 with our functional writing, and we're focusing on the two salads. We have carrot salad, and then we have carrot salad with raisins, okay? So if you look below where this second video is, you will see a Google Doc that will have both of these, okay? What do you do me a favor, hit pause, then take a look at these two particular documents, and then I want you guys to go ahead and take a look at these two documents and tell me what you notice of what they're similar and what they're different, and then come back and join me. So what you'll notice, I meant to pause. What you will notice, the similarities, they have two same sections about what you'll need. They have similar sections for dressing. They kind of have a to-do. It's not labeled in the carrot salad and raisins as a to-do, but the 1, 2, 3 is kind of like the steps, or the what to do. They still have the 1, 2, 3 steps. The difference between the first article or the first recipe, the carrot salad, and the second one, the carrot and raisin salad, is they have that section on the right hand side that I pointed out to, the intermediate, makes, preparation time, and uses tofu. There's a similar part to that on the other recipe, the salad recipe, but it doesn't talk about level, and it doesn't talk about potential substitutions like with tofu mayonnaise, okay? So my question is, who are the audience? Who is the audience in these two recipes? Think about that. As a writer, as an author of anything, you have to think about who is your audience. Okay, when they are making Marvel movies, they are not necessarily making that particular movie for somebody who doesn't care about comic books, correct? They are making those films for young kids, people who love comic books, people who grew up reading those comic books. They're not making those comic books for 80-year-old men and women who don't like comic books, correct? It's the same thing with these two recipes. These are not recipes that you will see made in a very, very fancy, they're not written for very, very fancy chefs who make $50 salads and stuff like that. This is for students like yourselves, right? These are for younger kids. They're very easy directions. They're written in a way that's easy to hear and understand. Okay, so an author always must ask themselves what's the purpose for their writing is, and who are they writing directions or anything for. This, if the purpose is to help children successfully make a carrot salad, the author must make sure the information is very clear for you guys or any child to read or any student to read. Okay, so you guys probably about all through your house have examples of functional text. There's a whole bunch of different types. Phone books are one, menus to restaurants are another, directions to a particular house. If you guys have directions on how to build something, those are all examples of that. So here's what I want you guys to do today during your independent writing time. You can either continue writing your directions on how to make a sandwich. I am expecting you guys to have that done for this week. You can write directions for something else to eat, or you can be reading through other functional texts. Okay, so make sure that you guys use these two, and I will make sure there's a link with the Google for a PDF for these two, so you guys can look through those and use those as examples. But then I want you guys to go ahead and finish your directions on making a sandwich, start something new of making a sandwich or making something to eat, or read through other functional texts that you see in your house. As always, stay classy, Golden Eagles.